Okay, let's start by pay homage to the Buddha. Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So last time we have learned the hamasekhasuttavan. So now commentary. So sekha in the Pali. So this the word sekha here is blended. So sekhasa here ita kinatina sekho. Why? Or in what sense? In which meaning they are called the sekha or training? So and him answer is so sekha dhamma badilava do sekho, because they have obtained the dhamma so-called the sekha. So in the Eightfold Noble Paths, 8 Lokuttara Dhammas, the lower 8, so 8 Lokuttara Jaitas, the lower 7 Jaitas are called the sekha. Only the highest one, Arhata Phala, is called the asekha. So they have obtained those. So Sodapanna already obtained Sodapatti Mekka Jeta and Sodapatti Phala Jeta. The same way Sakadami person already attained Sakadami Mekka and Phala. And the Nagami Mekka and Nagami Phala also. But here Arhata Mekka is actually only a person who so must be arahant, but immediately before the arahant. So Mega Jeda is only at the moment of the so Mega Jeda, like the Obara, Tidi, Benga, so rising, existing, falling. So but that, so exactly speaking, so that mega or mega, so mega rather mega person, maybe time just momentarily, also included in the sekha. Only the arahant who already attained the arhata phala can be called the arhat. So the asekha. Okay. So that is textually or theoretically, but so can only at that moment arising the mega jeda in him. So that one is called the megata person, or in this way, but just a moment, just a moment. Okay. The other ones are just explained here. So Kaitawa se ko hodi, so ida beku, Sikaya, so Samaditiya Samanagado, and the Sikena, so Samadina Samanagado. That is Eightfold Noble Paths. Samaditi, Samasangaba, Samawaja, Samagamana, Sama Ajiwa, Sama Warma, Sama Sati, Sama Samadhi. So Sama Samadina Samanagado hodi is Idawada ko. So Bhikkhu Siko Hoti. Okay, that is literally in the Sayodha Nikaya. So volume 5 me Khanda Waka, Mahawaka maybe. Okay. So that is reference, okay. And the other way, Abhijja. So Sekadidi Siko, they are just training. They are still training. Sekadidi Siko. So Sekadi called Bhikkhu, that's Sama, say called Vojati, because they are practicing, they are still practicing, that is, and they are called the Seko. So Genja Sekadi, what are the practice? So Adisi Lambi Sekadi, Adijay Dambi Sekadi, Adipinyambi Sekadi. So Sila, Samadhi, and the Banya. So they need to practice, still they need practice. So that is when they are called the Sekha. in this way also. And then the other one. So according to those explanations, so the first explanation is referring to the who already attained the Eightfold Noble Path, but not finished yet. They still needed to practice. They are needed to practice, still practice. So that one referring to the from Sotapanna to the Anagami. But the second way explanation, they are practicing the Adisila, Adipinya, Adicheda, Adisekha. So according to that way, can be understood here. Even the so Kalyana Bhutto Jano. So even though he is not attained the Sodabadi Meka yet, Sodabadi Phala yet, but he is practicing. So Anuloma Badi Baraya in accordance with the middle way to attain those Sodabadi Meka, Sodabadi Phala, and so on. They are still practicing. So through that practice, so and the Bari Sila Sambano, Bari Sila Sambano already fulfilled moralities, and then Indari Yesu Gota Dwaro, they are guarded, they have guarded in the they have sense faculty Dwara door, sense door already guarded in the faculty in the Yesu Gota Dwaro. And the Bojane Madenu, they already know their proper amount in the eating. And so Jagriya New Yoga Manu Yoga, they are endowed with the Jagriya New Yoga. Jagriya means so maybe activeness, awakeness, Jagriya. So Jagra. So Jagriya New Yoga means so vigilant or practice or watchfulness. Maybe Jagriya means waking up or watchfulness. So mindfulness also. Okay. And then Bobba Radha, so Bara Radha, so body Bekiana Damana, so Bhavana New Yoga and New York door. We had it. He dwells. So practicing so Bhavana development for the body Bekia Dhamma enlightenment factor. So Bobarada, Barada dance, maybe for the time. Bobarada former night, Barada also later night also. That means all the time. They are still practicing. So maybe that was also referring to the how to say, the Kalyana Bhutto Jano. So who practice the meditator all the time. So fulfilling morality, so guarding their sense faculty, knowing the amount proper to them, amount of the eating, Bojane Matinu, and the Jagriya, New Yoga Manu Yoga. So endowed with the activeness to practice, and so Bobarada Barada, that means all the time. So body Bakyan and Dhammana and Bhavana New Yoga Manu Yoga, practicing the development of the enlightenment factors. So, okay, that one also can be called the Sikha, something like that. So Ijawa today, or Sriwa tomorrow, Inya Dharan. So today or tomorrow, maybe so very soon, Inya Dharan, so Samanya Palan, Adika Chase, Adikame Samiti. So he attention. So I will attain. So today or tomorrow. Today or tomorrow I will attain the Samnya Phala. So fruits of the manhood, the benefit of the manhood. So in yet anyone. So Samnya Phala means how to say result of, so purpose of maybe result of the becoming reclusive, becoming recluse. So Samanya Phala also in the Samanya Phala so that referring to the fulfillment of morality, developmental concentration, and finally attaining the first mega, second, first phala, second mega, second phala, and so on. So gradually, those are also called the samanya phala. That is why, sila sambano also a kind of the samanya phala. Indriya dukkha dwara also a kind of the samanya phala. So bhojane madinyu also a kind of the samanya phala in this way can be, understood. So that is why, that one also saw be that Kalyana Bhuttojana, that so even though he is Bhuttojana, but he is under practice of the meditation. So Vojadi Sekadidi Sikho can be called the Sikha because he is still practice. He is under a practice of meditation. So Imasame Ate in this sense, in this meaning, so na badi wejando wa sikho adibedo. Na badi wejando wa sikho adibedo. Na adibedo. So na who train the Dalium Shito the David or share the Nam host. But in this case, in this context, so not referring to those lower lower persons or that by the mega persons or that by the pala person. So Wejando was still called not a David in this case. So Badi Wejandowa who already attained, who already enlightened, Badi Wejando or who already penetrated. Sikha, training person who already penetrated, who already enlightened, like the Sodabana, Sagadagami, and Agami are not intended here in this case. So Atako indeed, so Kalyana Bhutto Janobi, only the ordinary men, Bhutto Jana, ordinary people, Bhutto Jana, but who is practicing, who is endeavorly practicing meditation. That one is here, can be understood as a Sikha in this context. That is why he needs Yoniso Manasikara, proper attention. But those Sodabana person who already attained, so maybe naturally they are so under the proper attention. So they don't need to make effort so to have the proper attention, to be consistent with the proper attention. So naturally, by the power of the do, Ifunuwe parts, so they can understand everyone under through the proper attention. So that is in this context. So Sikha referring to the, Kalyana Bhuttojana, so ordinary one, but who is practicing meditation. So that is why here Abadan Manasan, that is another one. Okay, Abadan Manasan Edinadi Abada Manaso, and that one already explained. So, and the Manasa here mean Ita Arhatan, who have not attained the arhatship here, for the Abada Manasa. In the word Abada Manasa, Manasa means Arhata Phala Jeta. The one, so last time we already, and that is Pali landed. Pali cannot land it, I mean. And then, so a note that I mean, Sitan, Asari Sandi at home. Okay, a note that I mean, Sitan, the best. Asari Sandi, so incomparable. And surpass one. So a note that okay, so Chaduhi Yogi came Anubaduta. Na ubaduta. Chaduhi Yogi came. Kima means sit from the 4 yogas. Anubaduta. What is it? Anubaduta. Okay. So Anubaduta mean here. Chaduhi yogi kima. Nubadu dandi. Batuda. Okay, what does it mean? Na ubaduda. Annoyed or trouble. Okay. Ubadawa. Oh, ubadawi. The past participle of the ubadawa. Ubaran or annoyed or distressed by the. So cannot be distracted by the yoga also. So actually, Chaduhi yogehi kema. So that kema is explained as the Anubhaduta. Anubhaduta is Anubhadawati. Ruta. Ubhadaweti. Ubhadaweti. Trouble. So cannot be troubled by the those cannot be given troubled by that. The yoga for yoga in this way can be understood. Annoyance. Okay. So that is why yoga came and sit from the four yogas. So that one also a name of the Radha Mewa Adebida, Radha Fala. Okay. And the Bhatya Manasahi. So do you Bhatana? Okay, leave it that one. So just willing or praying for or desiring. And then so Vihara do who dwellings. So how he dwells mean Iriya Bhatha Dokhan Inyina Ekan Iriya Bhatha Dokhan Inyina Iriya Bhathena. So Wechain Datawa. So Apari Badana Ada Bawan Harato. Ada Bawan Harato. Oh, okay. So here in the Bhatya Manasa. So Bhatya Manasa is a Dwi Bhatana. Two kinds of desire or two kinds of wish. One is Dana Bhatana. So wish by craving. So the other one is so Kusale Chanda Bhatana. So wish by means of the Chanda, Kusala Chanda. So wishing something good. So Kusale Chanda Bhatana. By the power of the Kusale Chanda, so wish to perform wholesome deeds. Wishing to perform wholesome deeds. Such a kind is Kusale Chanda Bhatana. So, but in this case, here, so Kadu Kamyada Kusale Chanda Bhatana. So Kadu Kamyada. So Kadu Kamyada. So wishing to do wholesome deeds. So that's the Kadu Kamyada and the Kusale Chanda Bhatana. So wishing to do wholesome deed also. So that one is here. Day beta should be intended, should be taken. Okay, just that. And the Viharato, how he dwells. So Ikan Iriya Bhatha Dokhan, Inyina Iriya Bhathena Wechain Datawa, Apari Badana Adabawan Harato. So that means maybe when we stay on the same position, the same posture, for example, long standing or long sitting or long lying down for a long time. So at the time we feel suffering in our body. So at the time we will change to the another position. So that is Ekan Idiapata dokhan, Inyena Idiapatena witching dedwa. So witching the deep, having cat. So suffering of the one position, one posture, by changing to the another position, another posture. So abri batanda at abri batanda ada bawo harato. Abri batanda without falling down or not to falling down, not to fall down. So harato. So who dwells? So other than when we walk for a long time, maybe so we feel suffering. So maybe on our knees, so on our solar feet, and so on our legs. So at the time, so we need to take rest. So by sitting down, so in this way, so by changing in this way, so our body can stand so a long time, or so can be under rest. So in this way, so without falling down, not to fall down, or not to be fall into trouble. So adabawa harato. And that is just explaining about that viharato. So that means viharato means not just dwelling, not just staying. So staying means so sometimes walking, sometimes sitting, sometimes lying down, or sometimes standing, and so on. So that is viharato means so dwelling in four posture occasionally. So in this way it can be understood. And also the other way, atawa, alternatively, so sabbe sinkhara anicca, so adi mokjando sadaya viharati. So adi mokjando. So adi mokjando. So by paying attention, every condition things are impermanent in this way. So paying attention to that. So characteristic of the impermanence. So with the faith, Sadaya, who dwells, the one also, Viharato. So that means who practicing, who is dwelling under the practice of meditation. And this also can be understood. So that is here, Ita. So at all, that in this case, Viharato, who dwell in practice of meditation. So can be understood Viharato, not just lying down, not just walking, not just sitting, but while lying down, while walking, while standing, while sitting, with the practice of meditation, focusing on the the characteristic of the impermanence, suffering, and non-self of those conditioned things, sankhara. And then so ijati kandi, so niji santani, so ijati bawon, ijati ka, okay, this one is. And the ingami here karana, okay, that one also may factor, we already. So idi katawami, ewon katawa. So doing in this way, or paying attention in this way, or considering in this way, or something like that, ewon katawa. So the meaning of idi means ewon. So katawa is just katawa. And not in Yan, so Ekingan Samanu Pasami, I don't see any other factor or any other factor. So here Ita Ayan Sinki Battle. This is brief meaning of that phrase. So monks, so Ija Dan Adano Sandani Samoti Dan Karanandi Katawa. So pay attention the characteristic or the factor so arising in one's so ijadami adano sandani samoti dan karana. So actually ijadan karana. So king in the say here ijadi kan inga. So that ijadi kan is explained as here ijadi kan adano sandani in some ones continuity or mind. So samutitan arising, which has arisen. So karana means factor. So idikadawa. So considering that or focusing on that or in that way. So inya ika karana, the other cause or the other factor, not samlubasami, I don't see in this way. So yan ewan bahu bakaran, which is correspond to him in that way. So like the Jetayi Dan Yoniso Manasikaroti. So Ubaya Manasikaro. So Ubaya means way of proper attention. Ubaya Manasikaro. So Yoniso, the word Yoniso is explained at the Ubaya. So Ubaya manasikaro. Manasikaro means proper attention, but ubaya means according to the way, according to the method. So to be, how to say, the method, so which is fit to wholesome deeds. So, and the bata manasikaro. So here yoniso means ubaya. Okay, ubaya also method or way. So bata also method or way. So how that the proper attention can be a method or a way. So here anejadi su anejadi nayena manasikaro. So paying attention impermanent things as impermanent. So understanding as impermanent. So anejadi su anejadi nayenewa. By the method of impermanence. So the same way, so aneja nulomi kinawa chaitasa awuttana anawuttana abogo samanaharo manasikaro. Aneja nulomi kinawa chaitasa awuttana, so anawuttana abogo. So here awuttana anawuttana abogo mean. So just pay attention. So pay attention of the mind. Chaitasa awuttana anawuttana abogo. So pay attention of the mind. So aneja nunomi kena inconsistent or in conformity with the impermanence. So and the abogo is played at the samanaharo or manasika. That means just pay attention. Pay attention or maybe sometimes considering in this way. So ayan yoniso manasikaru. That means so pay attention to those the conditioned things to understand their natural characteristic as they really are. They are rising and falling at the time, understand as the impermanence. So because of rising and falling moment to moment, so they never last. So that is why that one also a kind of suffering. And also we cannot control, they cannot be controlled. So to arise last or not to cease or not to fall down. So they go under their nature. So that is why anatta, non-self. So belong to no one in this way. So to understand with that intention, so it's called the manasikara or yoniso manasikara, proper attention. And then, so idani yoniso manasikara sa anubhavan dasito, to show the anubhava means advantage of that proper attention. So the Buddha expound this one. Yoniso bhikkhave bhikkhu manasi karanto akusalam bajahedi kusalam bhaveti. If the one or if a monk is endowed with the proper attention, or if a man or a person so can see everything under the proper attention, so that leads him to arise that leads to him arising wholesome deeds and so dispelling unwholesome deeds. Kusalam. So Itivuttaka 40. So it means like that. So that are there. So yoni so manasi karonto me. So idan dokhan ariya sajjan. So this is suffering and then ariya sajjan, noble truth. So this suffering is noble truth. And the ayan dokha samuriyo ariya sajjan. This is original suffering also nobly truth. Ultimately truth. And also ayan dokha nirodo ariya sajjan. So this is cessation of suffering. The one also ultimately truth, ultimate truth or noble truth. And the ayan dokha niroda gamini patibara ariya sajjan. So this is the way, or this is the method, or the way, so leading to the cessation of suffering. The one also noble truth. So in this way, so Chadusu Ariya Sichi, so in fourfold noble truth, so Yoni saw Manasikaram Bawitendo. So cause to arising proper attention in four noble truths. So that means, so Yoni saw Manasikarondo, a person, so who pay proper attentions. How he fulfill, how he, pay, how does he pay proper attention? That means, so this is noble truth of suffering, this is original noble truth of suffering, this is noble truth of original suffering, this is noble truth of cessation of suffering, this is noble truth of the way leading to the cessation of suffering. So in this way, trying to understand that. Or noble truth. So that one is Yoniso Manasi Karonto. So Tattarayan Atta. So Vibhavana. So that means there Ayan Atta Vibhavana. This is exploring the meaning. Exploration of the meaning. So to understand why. So Yadipi Idan Sodan. Awi Sisina Sikha Bukala Wasina Agadan. So although Yadipi, so this soda is expounded, Agada means has come, or that means expounded. So Sikha Bukala Wasina by means of training person, that means noble training person. So Awi Sisina, so definitely or without remnant. So without remnant. So and exceptionally, I will say now. But so Chidu Mega Sadarana Wasina Bana. But so in common to the 4 megas, so Sinki Bini wa Kamatana Kataye Sama. So Sinki Bini wa briefly. So Kamatana and Kataye Sama, we were explained. So Kamatana meditation to understand. So related to the 4 mega. So here the commentator will explain. Yo Chidu Sitja Kamathani ko yoga vajaro. Okay. So yoga vajaro means the meditator. Whoever meditator who is practicing leading to the attainment of 4 noble truths. Chadu Sitja Kamathani ko. Chadu Sitja Kamathani ko. Okay, explore. Chadu Sitja Kamathani ko. Liva do disa Kamathan shito. Okay. Chadu Sitja Kamathani ko. So that meditator, so Tanna Veja Devu Maka Kanda Dokhan. So now, so trying to the Dokha Satya. So Tanna Veja Devu Maka Khanda Dokkan. So Devumaka Khanda. So Devumaka Khanda means aggregates. So belonging to the threefold plane, that is Kama, Rupa, and the Arupa. So Dana Vijja. Dana Vijja. Dana Vijja, sorry, not Dana Vijja. So Dana Vijja. So three Devumaka Khanda. So three aggregates. Devumaka belonging to the three aggregates. Aggregates belonging to the threefold plane, that is Kama, Rupa, Arupa. So Dana Vijja means without craving, without Dana. Dokkan, Dukkha Sitya. But Dana is Samudaya, Samudaya Satya. So Ubaina Abhavadi. So absent of both, absent of the that Dana and the Khanda, the Devumaka Khanda is Nirodha, that is cessation. Abhavadi means not arising, that is absence. Absence of both is Nirodha, cessation. And Nirodha Sambhabhako Meggo. So the way or the practice, so Sambhabhako means the Sambhabhedi, which leading to cessation is mega sit. Ewan, in this way, Bobbe Ewa Ajriya Sandike in front of the teacher, formally, so under the teacher. So Okahita Chadusitja Kamathano. Firstly, the meditator, so trying to understand. So therefore, those aggregate belonging to the threefold plane, Kama, Rupa, Arupa, without Dana. That is Dukkha Satya. Dana is Samudaya Satya. So cessation of both is Nirodha Satya. The way leading to the cessation of both is Megha Satya. In this way, so the meditator firstly should learn, should study, or so should be instructed under the teacher. So Bobbe Ewa Ajriya Sandike. So firstly should learn or should study under the guidance of the teacher. Ajriya Sandike. So yoga vajra, that meditator, abarina later, abarina samayena. So vipassana mekan samaro law samano, practicing that vipassana meditation. Vipassana mekan samaro law samano. So vipassana megami, vipassana me inside meditation, megami way or practice. So samaro law me, so megami way, samaro law means going or settling, or maybe traveling, maybe literally simply can be another practicing that practice of the vipassana. So samana being practiced at that time. So Devumaki Khandi, those three aggregates belonging to the Kama, Rupa, Arupa. So he pay attention, Manasi, he properly pay attention. So this is Dukkha Satya, Idan Dukkhanti. So so firstly, as in knowledge, he try to understand under the guidance of teacher. So but later, theoretically, he understand under the guidance of teacher. But so practically, he trying to understand. So and then he understand. These aggregates are Dukkha Satya. So and then so Ubayena Batina Samana Haradi Jiwa Vipassatija. Ubayena Batina by the method. So Samaharadi Jiwa Vipassatija. So Samaharadi means trying to Ubayena by parts. Ubayena Batina firstly Ubayena Batina Samaharadi. Samaharadi. What is it? Samaharadi coalesce together or concentrate the mind. Maybe so. Firstly, he reflects. oh, this is Dokha Satya in this way. Ubayena Samana Harati. So, and also Vipasati. So Vipasati. Vipasati means maybe firstly, so this one is separate. So Samaharati Jiva Vipasati Ja. And also he consider, so this is Dokha Satya, and also Vipasati, this Dokha Satya also rising and falling. In this way, he trying to focus. So that one is Vipasati. So practice applying inside meditation. So Vipassana hi ida manasikara sisena voda. Vipassana hi sisa, Vipassana hi ida manasikara sisena voda. So in this case, in this context, so Vipassana is expounded. So manasikara sisena by making so proper attention as a leader. Manasikara sisena. So actually, in practicing inside meditation, so manasikara also included. So maybe viriya also, effort also included, and so mindfulness also included. But in this context, so firstly, so reflection or paying attention. So manasikara here maybe reflection. So reflection. So here focusing on that reflection of manasikara as a leader. So just focus, just emphasize manasikara sisame. So ya bana yan that. So dasa dokasa samutta bika. So burima bhavika tanna. Okay. So ya ayan tanna. Ya ayan tanna, that craving is, so that's a dokasa samutta bika burimika bhavika. But that craving is, so because of that craving, those sufferings are arising. So dokasa samutta bika. That means the cause of suffering. And burima bhavika, that craving in firstly arise. And so because of arising of that craving, it leads to suffering. So again, dukkha samudaya, that craving is, that dana is dukkha satya, dukkha samudaya satya, the cause of suffering or origination of suffering. So in this way also, yoniso manasi karoti, he pay attention properly. And then, so yasama bana idan dokhan ayenja samudayo. So idan tanam badawa niro jati na bawatati. So in what way yasama, or because of what? So this dukkha as well as this samudaya. So idan tanam badawa. So reaching to this stage. So niro jandi, they cease, they become cease, they go into cease, they do not arise, nabba dandi. So that's a man, therefore, yadidam, nibbana, that so place or that situation or that condition is nibbana, nibbana nama. So that nibbana is here, again, dukkha nirodha, cessation of suffering. Actually, not just cessation of suffering, but cessation of suffering as well as cessation of cause of suffering. So in this way, so yoniso manasikaro, he pay attention properly. And then nirodha sambhabakan athengikan megan. So athengikan megan, a four noble path. So nirodha sambhabakan, which leads to cessation. So this is dukkha nirodha gamini paripara. So this is the way of practice leading to the cessation of suffering. In this way also, yoniso manasikaroti, he pay properly attentions. So ubayena patina, in that right way. So samaharati, he considers as well as he reflects vipassati. Samaharati jiva vipassati ja. So he consider and reflects or practice the side meditation, trying to understand. So that is explanation of the briefly explanation. So related to the Four Noble Truths. And then Tattarayan Upayo. Here method. Tattara here. The first one is here Tattara Ayan Atta Bhavana. Atta Vibhavana. Exploring the meaning to understand. But now, so showing the method Ayan Upayo. So abhiniwe so nama. Abhiniwe so nama. Abhiniwe sa mean consideration or proper attention also. Attention also. Abhiniwe is an inclination, also a tendency, a settling or wishing for tendency toward. Okay, maybe intention also, wishing for inclinations. Okay. Abhiniwe so nama kande hodi na viwutti. What does it mean? Abhiniwe so nama. Abhiniwe does that mean? So that attention is in the aggregates. Now we would not in the round of Abhiniwe so nama Kandi na viwutti dasama ayan at all. So ima samekayi latawidadu abodadu di adina nayena. So jadaro mahabuddha dadanu dadanu sarena ubadarubani ja breakhedawa ayan rubekhandodi. So wawutabeti dan wawutabeyado obani tadaramani. So jeda jidasika dhammi ime jadaro aruba khandati wawutabeti tato ime benja khanda dokhandi wawutabeti de bana sinkebado namenja rubenja dvibaga hondi idenja namaruban sahedu sabijayan obijati tasa ayan. So aweja bawa tanadiko hetu ayan. So aharadiko bijayodi. So hedu bijay wawutabeti. So desan bijaya ninja bijobana ninja. So yatawa sarasa lekanana wawutabedawa ime dhamma ahodawa bawandi hodawa nirojandi. Dasama anejadi aneja lekana arobidi udaya baya badi bili tata dokhadi dokha lekana arobidi. So awa sawadano awasa wadano anada di nada lekana arobidi ewandi lekana arobidawa wibasando udaya nyanu bade dawa opani obasa diki wibasana nubekilisi amegodi. Okay, so this one is how we need to practice meditation. So actually those mind and matter so can be divided into the two. One is khanda or vitta khanda, and the other one is the vivitta khanda. So vivitta khanda means referring to the lokuttara citta. No, so the other khanda is just the lokiya khanda. Okay, so abhiniwe saw me here. So such a intention or such a considering is only related to the ordinary, so mundane aggregates. So we cannot practice on the supramundane aggregates. Okay. So that is, so those supramundanes are, even though can be called the namakanda or something like that, but so cannot be the object of the meditation, or cannot be so meditation object of the that, so the insight or the tranquility meditation. So that is why at the very beginning, Devumaki Kandi. So Logia Kanda, Kama Kanda, Kama Cheta, Chitasika, Rupa Cheta, Chitasika, and Arupa Cheta, Chitasika. Not included. Not including those, the Logodra Cheta. So that is why Abini we saw such a considering is only in the Kandi, only in the that aggregate. So Kandi referring to the mundane aggregate, the Umaka Kanda. So now we would that mean so Logodra Cheta in the Nibbana, Logodra Dhamma. So those Logodra Dhammas cannot be object of the meditation. Okay. So that's a again at all. This is the meaning to understand. So ima samenkaye in this body, so batawi dhatu, earth element, and the abo dhatu, water element, etc. So in that way, idi arina nayena. So jadari mahabhutani, 4 great elements. So the Danu Sarena, in accordance with those 4 great elements. So Ubada Rubani, the other, so dependent, so matters. The others are, so like the Rupa, Sada, Ganda, Rasa, so visible forms, sound, smell, taste, etc. are depending on those great elements. In this way, break hit the wall. So how to say? So including break hit the one, the possessing or taking up or grasping. So trying to understand in this way. So making inclusion, those 4 great elements, and so the other, the 18, or maybe 16, and also 14. So Ubadaya Rupa, Ubada Rupa. So dependent, so matters. So all of those, so 4 great elements and the other Ubada Rupas are, so again, Rubakano, these are aggregate of matters. In this way, so Wawatabedi, he tried to analyze. So Wawatabedi, he defines or he designates, so trying to analyze also. So then Wawatabeyado. So Wawatabeyado. So to the meditator, so trying to analyze in this way matter. So at that time, Obani Tadaramani. So Obani Tadaramani. So when he analyzed in this way, so taking those 4 great elements, those matters as an object, Tadaramani. So Jeda Jitasika Dhammi. So those mind and so mental states arising. And those mind and mental states are also he trying to analyze in this way. Ime Jadaro Arubakanda. These are mental aggregates, like the Vedana is so aggregate of feeling, that Sanya is aggregate of perception, the remaining mental states are aggregate of mental formation, and the consciousness is aggregate of mind, and so on. In this way, he tried to analyze our tabiti. Okay, and after that, so ime binja kanda. So these 5 aggregates are suffering. In this way, also he tried to analyze, try to understand it. So Depana, those 5 aggregates, Sinkepato in brief way. So minor matter, Naminja, Rubinja, Dui, Baga, Ondi. When we analyze those 5 aggregates in twofold, they are just minor matter. And then Idenja Nama Ruban, This minor matter are also sahetu together with the cause and sabbejian together with the reason, condition. So they arise. Minor matter arise together with the cause and condition. So that's ayan. So awaja pawadhanati ko hetu. So awaja ignorance and pawadhana clinging to the existence are so cause of those minor matter. So ayan ahara diko. Ahara means food and the how to say food and the season and also the past karma and so on, and the mind, the other condition. So those ahara and then so season, etc. are so condition of those minor matter to arise. So iti in this way, hetu bacchaye, so cause and condition. So he trying to analyze, he analyzed so cause and condition of those minor matter. So that cause and matter, so yoga which that meditator. So desam bichya nanja. So bichyo bana nanja. Bichya mean cause and reason. So bichyo bana mean those arising minor matter. So based on that cause and reason. So Yatawa Sarasa Lekana Wawatabidawa, analyzing. So they are in accordance with their own characteristics. So Sarasa Lekana. So Ime Dhamma, so Ahodawa Bawandi. Ime Dhamma Ahodawa Bawandi. What does it mean? Ahodawa Bawandi. Oh, so ime dhamma ahodawa bhavanti. So these dhammas are sometimes not arise. But if they arise, they become cease, they cease or falling. So that means rise and falling. Okay. So dasama, therefore, they are impermanence, nature. Ed in this way, so nature lekana arobiti. So trying to understand the characteristic of the impermanence of those minor matter. So the same way, so udaya baya pati bilata, those minor matter, because they are, pati bilati mean disturbs or maybe oppressed. Pati bilata, they oppress, those minor matter are oppressed, so under the characteristic of rising and falling, they oppress as a rising and falling. So that is why they are suffering. So in this way, he tried to understand the characteristic of the suffering. And then, so wasa wadana do another. So even though they are so some, so we want to those minor matter in this way, but they arise in that way. Or even though we want those minor matter in that way, but they arise in this way. So they cannot be controlled by someone. So they arise in their own way. So that is why they cannot be controlled. So they never go under someone's control. They goes at their own nature. That is why they are anatta. Anatta means not other. They does not follow someone's attention, someone's control. Simply, that is a non-self. So in this way, anatta lekanan arobi, they trying to understand the characteristic of the anatta. Okay, so now almost finished. Okay, so we should finish this one. So A1 in this way, di lekanani. So di lekanani arobitwa. So trying to understand three characteristics of the anicca dukkha anatta. So Vipassana, when he practiced insight meditation, so Udaya Bayanu Patiya, so by means of the rising and falling. Okay, so Obani Obasa Dike Vipassana Lady. So when he experienced and also based on his meditation practice, sometimes, the light of his meditation arise in him. So at that time, they are defilements of the vipassana or disturb to the insight meditation. They are not right way, ameka. So in this way, so udayabaya jnana mewa, so ariyam. So Udayabhya Jnana Eva. So the knowledge of rising and falling. So Ariya Mekasa Ubaya Buddha, which is the cause of the noble part. And the Boba Bhaga Meko. Boba Bhaga Meko. Maybe preliminary to the, so that noble part. And also Mega, Megan, Wawatabitawa, analyzing in the mega. So right way and wrong way. And Buna again. So Udabaya Nyana Badi Badia arising. So attaining that, so the knowledge of the rising and falling. So Benga Nyana Dini Obadindo. So causing to arise those the knowledge of the season. Benga. So firstly, at the very beginning, so that the knowledge of rising and falling arise in him. After that, so based on the maturity of his insight meditation, so the next knowledge is the knowledge of the Benga, the knowledge of the season all the time. So the sign of the arising, he cannot notice, only the knowledge of the season arise in him. That one is Benga Jnana. So in this way, after that, so Sodabadi Mega Deyo Babu Nadi, he attained the Sodabadi Mega, etc. So that's the main at that moment, that is a journey, four noble truths. So Eka Badi Wede Newa. Eka Badi Wede Newa. So by penetrating at the same time, so Badi Wajadi, he enlightens. So, and then Ekabi Samayena Abhisameti. So Abhisameti, he attains at the same time. He attains, so maybe attain it at the same time. So data there, so Dokkan, so Barinya, Badi Wedi Newa, Badi Wejando. That suffering, the noble truth of suffering. So Barinya, Badi Wedena. So by penetrating, by the knowledge, Patenya, Prenya, so exact knowledge. So Brenya Badi within a penetrating, so full understanding, Badi Jando, and the Samudaya. So by fully understanding the Dukkha Satya and the Samudaya, so Bahana Badi Vedina Badi Jando, penetrating Samudaya Satya by fully so dispelling, Bahana, removing. And also Saban Agusalam Bajahati. So he dispels all unwholesome deeds. And Nirodhan Sichikriya Badi Vedena Badi Vejano, penetrating the cessation of the Nibbana. So by means of the realization, so Sichikriya Badi Vedena Badi Vejano. And then, so Megan, so Bhavana Badi Vedena Badi Vejano. So penetrating the mega by way of the fully development. Bhavana Badi Vedana, fully development. So Sabban Kusalan Baweti. So develop all wholesome deeds. So and also Ariya Mego noble part. So Nebri Yaya do directly. So Kochita Kochita Salanadi Atina Kusalo. Okay, that one's now. So the Ariya Mego completely become the whole sand or something like that. The Kochida Salanadi Atina in the sense of so without any disgustedness. So that means completely, perfectly become the Kusala. So never become akusala. So in the ordinary one, so sometimes kusala arises, sometimes akusala arises, but so that noble one never changed in so to the akusala. So perfectly kusala like that. So that's the main job Bawi day in this way after developing. So Sabi kusala anawija body bakia dhamma. So Bhavana Bari Bure get Chandi, all wholesome deeds. So and anawija body bakia dhamma, all the enlightenment factor. So faultless enlightenment factors. So reach to the completion or accomplishment. So A1 in this way, you only saw Manasi Karondo, paying attention properly, Akusalam Bajahedi, Kusalam Baweti. So he removes the respect Akusala and the develop Kusala. So finally, so that's how he in this way walked down. Okay. Now the last part we already understand, last time. Okay, so now we finished the commentary. Any question? Okay, Robin.
Yes, Sayadaw. So can we go to the first part of the commentary then? Yeah. Like the word Sekadamapati Labhato, in there, like, is it like in the sense of its ablative in the locative meanings, Sayadaw?
Badi Labado. So ablative case, but in the sense of reason. Oh,
In the
sorry.
sense of reason.
Sorry. Badi Labado Siko. Yeah, in the sense of reason.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. So like the ablative in the form of the to can also have the like the causal meanings, Sayadaw?
Right.
Okay, because usually like the causal meaning is used with the long a ring, but to
So
can also be used.
yeah, so that door can be three cases in instrumental sense, ablative sense, and locative sense. All of these three cases are also can be used to denote the reason. But here, door also reason actually.
Okay, Sayadaw. And then for this first explanation, the samaditya, samanagato, etc. This part, Sayadaw, like then can it also denotes someone who has not attained at least the sotapanna, because like maybe some like ordinary like the puthujjana can also practice in the way of samadhi and the mundane eightfold path. So like can this also be like, it seems to me like then if just using this, then the one who is not the Arya can also be included in with this explanation.
Yeah. So actually, but in this content, maybe referring to that. So the lower lower ones. So that is why the commentator explain here using the abijja. So maybe the past way is referring to the noble one, but next way is referring to the ordinary one. So trying to understand in this way. That is why here
Oh,
using abijah alternatively.
okay, saya ada. And then with the word manasikara sisena, saya ada.
Yes,
Like
manasik
the we, yeah. Like when talking about vipassana. Yeah, that one saya ada.
Yeah.
Vipassana. So like this word manasikara sisena, like is it something like sisa is head, right? So like with the manasikara as the head word, what is
Yes.
meant is vipassana.
Right.
So it means like manasikara is vipassana in here. In
Right,
this
of
context.
course. Right. So actually to practice vipassana, so we need every wholesome deeds, wholesome mental states. But in this context, so manasikara is so as the main the Buddha is found. Head word, yeah, right.
But it means like manasikara is the foremost quality, saya ada.
Foremost called instead of saying that, but so in this one, focusing on the manasikara also can be, but at the very beginning, so in this way, the meditator, so maybe trying to recollect or trying to consider, so before how to say, before he familiar with such a intention, so he forced to, pay attention in this way, but later familiar to that, but automatically at the time. So maybe wisdom or knowledge will lead in that practice.
Then saya tahu like, is it possible like to take this like in the sense of like the word manasikara is like a substitute for the word vipassana, saya tahu. So actually by saying manasikara, what is intended is vipassana like that.
Also,
like grammar, like according to the language. So like manasikara is like just a substitute for the vipassana word like that.
in this case,
So like when like idang dukhanti yoniso manasikaroti, the manasikaroti in that sense is like vipassana.
also, yeah.
So okay, saya tahu.
Right.
And then for the word samana harati, like does it mean something like samatha? Saya
Maybe so instead of saying samatha, firstly, we should we should consider. So after that, after considering, we understand, and then we apply that understanding is vipassana. In this way, it's better to understand, I think.
Okay, saya ada. Then thank you very much, saya ada.
Okay. Okay, and then? Okay, Haru.
Yes, Sayadaw. For the lesson today, Sayadaw is quite long. Yeah, but it's own cover in the way of doing vipassana meditations with Yoniso Manasikara. That how we can do it. In fact, because it's not have enough time, but that we just try to get Sayadaw guidance on some points, and maybe for the rest that it will be a next time Sayadaw. The first of all that we can recognize that in the commentary that that mentions about the four postures of first of all that it mentions for the four postures of viharato. It means
Mm.
that dwelling, it's not just staying, but it is for the 4 postures that normally that we change the postures when we are in the situation of a certain postures in a certain time. And later on, we have to change it because it will cause with the painful if we cannot change it. So when we do the changings on the postures, sayadaw, that at that time, we practice with vipassana meditations with the yoniso manasikara. In that situations that we will understand that there is the painful that is arising, and it forcing us into, or not it force us, but there is a painful, but we have not yet wait until the painful is arise. We change our postures before that. So the way that we do the vipassana meditation throughout doing with the observing with the 4 postures sayadaw, that how we can understand in the flows of yoniso manasikara. Let's see that for yoniso manasikara, that first of all, that we have to learn from the teaching of the teacher first to understand about the knowledge. And after that, we put into our practice of vipassana meditations. That we understand on the observation of vipassana, that we understand it is the aggregate of rupa, chitta, or cetasika, things like that. So this aggregate is dukkha. And by regularly practice with vipassana meditations, we can cultivate the yoniso manasikara, the proper attentions to strengthen the abilities or the panya of seeing the arising and fallings of the aggregate. And based on that, we recognize that the changing there, the suffering there, in fact, it's because it's arising and falling by the cause and conditions. There is no one control in that. And so later on, it will lead to the understanding of the 4 noble truths. But however, say it all, that for us, when we practice in that step by step, the step that we can do by our own, it will be going from the beginning until that the awareness of the arising and fallings. And the rest of the step, it will be for the panya, the wisdom. It will lead that automatically. Is that right, Sayadaw?
Actually, this one is just explaining the procedure, how to practice. But that one is just theoretically explained. But so, and also briefly explain. That is why here we already seen that, the commentator also saying that here, Sankhya. What is it? Sankhya, that is a brief explanation. But based on your experience, based on our experience, so there will be any difficulty or any, so unexpected the way or unexpected, disturbances. So that is why actually, under the guidance of the teacher who already skillful in practice, or that means he already practiced by himself, is better actually. So instead of, practicing in our own way.
Yeah.
This one is just to know the procedure in this way. But so even though, so we see the map on the paper, but when we follow that map, maybe some difficulty we can face, right?
Yeah.
It also just a map, like a map.
Yeah. we also have one point. It's a little bit it's still vague there. It is for Yoniso Manasikara, when we applied in our Vipassana meditations, taking the situations of observing the changing of the four postures there. So how we focus, or we shift, or we orient our thoughts in the way with Yoniso Manasikara, when we change the posture, or we wait until the painful or the suffering is arise, and then we recognize that at that time we will change the posture later.
Actually, maybe according to the guidance of the meditation teachers who already experienced that one. So actually, so as much as we can, firstly, we need to be patient on that suffering. So finally, we can be patient on that feeling. At the time, we can change, but at the time, slowly. So focusing on the movement of our leg, so maybe rising up, moving forward, or moving backward, or moving right side, moving left side, and so on, or changing. So without losing any, attention to our movement, so we can change. So after a complement of changing the position, so finally, so we should focus on our main object of the meditation. Maybe arising of the mind or something, arising of the thought, or maybe focusing on something. Meditation object mainly.
Yeah.
In this way, we can change.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah. Thank you very much, Sayadaw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me start here by saying sadhu, 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 sadhu.
Thank you very much, Sayadaw.
Welcome.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Welcome.
Thank you very much, Sayadaw. Good night, Sukhi Hotu.
Hi, Sukhi Hotu.